Hi, welcome to my channel Tech Easy Learning. Today we are going to see a topic in Linux and we are going to see about the introduction and some basic commands in Linux. First, what is Linux? Linux is a best known and most used open source operating system. I think you might have studied Unix in your school itself. It is an operating system which was developed during 1970s. Now that operating system comes in various flavors, but that Unix operating system requires a license. But this Linux, which is similar to Unix, doesn't require any license. I think you well aware of about the concept of what is operating system. Operating system means it's a software that sits underneath all of the other software, which helps us to control the physical and as well as the that is physical means physical resources. We can say hardware and software. So already I told it's a unique like open source. It is unique like operating system, but Linux is open source and community developed operating system for computers, servers, mainframes, mobile devices, and embedded devices, which can be used for all these things. Okay, it licensed with GNU General Public License (GPL). That means it's available open source that you can download from the net and you can start working. Here I am going to show you the online Linux terminal that we are going to work on. Just like that, you can go to the Google and you can search. You can get various Linux online terminals. Click any one of it. You can go and start working the Linux environment. And now today we are going to see a few commands in Linux. How to enter into the Linux environment and how to start with. Okay, it will be easy one. Initially, when you log into the Linux environment, it will be looking like this only. First, you have to know where you have logged. So that if you use the command W, it will show I think it's getting connected. I am using the online terminal. Sometimes it will take time. There is no need to worry about it. Okay. It will show who is logged in. It will show who is logged in. That means you will use the username and password so that you can log into the environment. What PW does, we will see now. PWD means prints the current working directory. Okay, later on we will see about some of the commands so that you can easily understand. PWD means prints the current working directory. Okay, I think this only. Now I can use PWD. Okay. I am going to create one directory which is very easy only using the mkdir make directory command. Here I am going to name the directory as study as we are going to use for study purpose. Now it has got created. Now if you put pwd, it will show like this. So you have to change the directory to study. Now you can see that currently if you put pwd now, there is no need to type each and every time. You can use this arrow and just enter. Now it shows the directory root/study. As we have changed the directory by using the cd to study. This is the way how to work in the Linux environment. Whenever you log in, you have to know which user you have logged in, but just type W and then go with PWD. Unnecessarily, if you work on the other directory, sometimes if you remove the files, then it will be very difficult. So I have to use PWD. And if you want to create, if you want to work on any doing some testing like that, you have to create one directory. So I'm going to have created study directory as I'm going to teach you some basic commands in Linux. I have created study, and then I change the directory to study. Okay. Now we will see some more basic commands. 4 or 5. Then I will step by step. I will move this Linux section. We have seen mkdir cd pwd. Now we are going to see ls. ls lists the contents of the directory. If there is any file inside the directory, it will list it. Okay. And then cp means copying the file or a directory. rm means removes or deletes a file or directory. mv means moves or renames the file or directory. We will see one or two commands here. Okay, I will explain. Here I have typed ls, but there are no files available at present, so it doesn't display anything. Now I am coming out of the directory study. Now I am just typing ls. It will show study. Okay. Now it shows some files. Okay, search.my hello, then study. Study is the directory, so the color is changed. Okay. ls means it shows the list of files. ls minus l means long listing. It will show the files along with the details. Now it shows at which directory it has got created, at what time, what are the permissions available, that RW, later on I will tell about the RW or etc. Read and write permissions. Okay. So basic you can understand. Now we have learned about PWD, how to create the directory, how to change the directory, and how to list the files. ls and ls minus l. Okay. How to remove the file. I will create one file, text file, and then I will show you how to copy and how to remove it. Here we can go ahead with the VI editor. If you are not familiar with the VI editor, you can search the Google and you can learn some basic commands. Now I will tell how to work in the VI editor. Whenever you log into the VI editor, you cannot type anything. You have to change into insert mode. Insert mode means you have to type I. Then it will change into insert mode. And then you have to type the text, whatever the things. You program means you have to write the program. Here I have typed one line. It's a text only. After that, you have to press escape and then press colon WQ. That means we are going to write and quit. Here we have not given any file name. So what we have to do is, before that, we have to give a write to the file name. I am going to create test file name. Now see what happens. Now the file test has got created. Now you can save and quit. If you type WQ, it will write and quit. Now we have created the file called test. You can see it here. ls minus l. It shows the file text, the date and time also. Okay. This is the way how to create the file, how to list what all the files are available. You can see it, and ls minus l, it will show the long list. That means along with the details. Okay. I will come with some more basic commands in the next video. Thanks. Bye.